All right, Synergy crew, I'm just out here on a little walk. Why would I be out here on a little walk? Well, because it only fits that I'm announcing the return of our annual Synergy Mile a Day Challenge. If you aren't familiar with this, you're new with us, this is one of the most fun, highest participation, most loved things that we do. I credit Lynn Gorley for years ago of coming up with this idea, but it's going to be the same as last year. We're going to run it again in July. It's going to start July 1st. Why July? Well, typically it's warmer and drier, although I don't know if you can say that this year so far, but we'll see. Also, it's in the summer, a little more free time. Kids are out of school, and we love to see where people, as they travel, maybe they're still going on vacations, that sort of thing, where people creatively fit this thing in. Quick refresher on the rules for those that are new with us. How this works is it's a $20 buy-in. $20 buy-in if you want to be part of the betting pool. You have to put your $20 in an envelope and stick it in the black box in the lobby. There's a little black lockbox there. There's envelopes next to it. $20 bill cash. I don't want no checks. I don't want any Venmo. I don't want any of the government or any of these fee companies taking their greedy little paws all over it. $20 cold hard cash. This is just some under the table black market betting right here. Okay, that's what this is. You put that in the box. Put your name on it. Put it in a box. You've got the whole week this week to get that done. Oh, but Will, I'm not here this week. I'm out of town on vacation. Call a friend. Have them put $20 in that box for you. You pay them back when you get back in town. $20 cash at the end of the week. If it's not there on Saturday, you're out. You're not in the game anymore. All right? Rule number one. Rule number two, real simple. You've got to get a mile accumulated some part throughout the day, every day this month. Okay? Every day, 1 mile. At least 1 mile. You can walk that mile. Most people do. You can run the mile. But the mile has to be intentional. That's the rule. It can't be a part of our workout. It can't be, hey, I parked a long way away from at the airport and have to walk to my gate, so I'm just going to turn on my app and count my... Nope, none of that. We can tell. I can look at Strava and tell those that have done it for real and those that have been cheating it. In fact, Josh Blanton was one of my favorite ever, who walked up and down the concourse at the airport back and forth to get a mile in one day. I can tell that that's different than someone who parked their car and tried to turn it on to walk to their gate. No, it's got to be set aside an intentional mile. It's got to be done on your feet on the ground. No motorized miles on a treadmill, okay? That's the other rule. Rain or shine, that's the creative part. Get out there and do it. Next, you can do up to 2 miles if you want to double your entry, double your chance. Same as last year. You can do 2 miles. Your minimum score is 1, your maximum score is 2. You can do 5 miles if you want, but your score will still be 2. If you miss a day at all, you do not get that mile in before midnight, one way or the other, you are out. You're out. You don't mean you don't have to quit walking your miles, you can, but as far as the money competition goes, you are out. I'm gonna tell you, it's a good bit of money. We got 150 people in this gym at least, plus we got kids and participating, people brought their friends in. You can do the math. If everybody does this at $20, you could pay for a vacation with this money. It's a big deal, and the pool at the end's not that big. Everyone's like, why would I not get the mile? Like, it's actually harder than you think to do it every day. Most people fail. By the end of this, the pool is actually very, very small. So your chances aren't that bad. But 2 miles if you want to double your chances. And new this year, adding another little twist, you can also get 2 points, 2 miles in, if you walk or run your mile, but you do it with somebody else. Kind of honor system here, but I wanted to throw that in. So if 2 of you do 1 mile, 1 + 1 = 2. We're kind of letting that count as 2. And that's because we want to encourage what this is about. And that's about setting some time apart from your day, get a little bit of extra activity. Maybe those like to go out and meditate or pray. Maybe you like to listen to a podcast, but maybe you like to find a friend and go and just have a great conversation, go on a walk with them. I know so many of our ladies, I know in the morning I see you doing that, and that would certainly count. You can walk in a group, but still only count as 2. If you walk with a friend and you both do 2 miles, still only counts as 2. But do at least a mile with somebody. Go down the street and grab a neighbor. Maybe someone that doesn't exercise. You want to inspire them, invite them to go on a walk with you. I would love to see that. You want to hear you want to hear your little kids open up and share things that they would never share. Grab a 6-year-old or a 9-year-old about sunset and go on a walk with them. I've done it. It's bizarre. It's magical how they open up and the things they'll talk about. Do it with your spouse, do it with a friend, do it with one of your parents. Maybe you've got some parents that complain about they're getting old, their knees hurt, their back hurts. Mom, Dad, come on, let's go for a walk. Let's get off our butts and go for a walk. That's what we're encouraging this year, is the beauty and the magic of that relationship as you walk, share life, laugh, all that sort of a thing. So those are the rules. You've got two things you've got to do with apps. One, you've got to record your score in Wodify every day. Every day, it will be an entry there in Wodify. You've got to go in there on your phone, and you've got to put your score in of either 1 rep or 2 reps. 1 rep is 1 mile, 2 reps is 2 miles. And number 2, you have to open up Strava. That's the app we use, Strava. Go download the App Store, Strava, to track your mile. That's the accountability part. You don't have to post that anywhere, but you need to hit record, use your GPS as you're walking, because that's how we'll go back when we see the winner and confirm that they did in fact get every day in and do a complete mile. So you need to record it via Strava and then put your score in Wodify every single day. That's all you've got to remember to do, okay? That's the rules this year, and I cannot wait once again to see all the creative ways people get their miles in the rain, in the snow, in the vacation, the beautiful scenery. Post pictures of it on Facebook, Instagram. I love all that. My all-time favorite might have been, Josh was good, but I think Melissa was the one who was pouring down rain and she had to get it in at night, and she walked in a square around her garage, and you could literally see like 200 laps in a perfect square around her garage. That was pretty good. And Zach Vale's story is pretty good. I'm not going to tell it. I'm going to let you ask him about it. But the man was in the hospital almost about to die. I think he was in a fight with a bee. But he got out of the hospital as fast as he could to get home just in time to get his mile in on the brink of his life so that he wouldn't be out of the competition. Ask Zach sometime about that story if you see him. It's a good one. All right. Mile Day Challenge starts this Saturday. It's for 30 days. That's until July 30th. July 31st, we will pick the winner. Don't miss any days. Get your money in the box this week. See ya.